The hospital bed felt cold and sterile against my skin. The smell of disinfectant hung heavy in the air, a constant reminder of my own fragility. I had always considered myself relatively healthy, full of life and energy, but the recent health scare had shaken me to my core. It made me confront my own mortality, a prospect I had long pushed to the back of my mind. The doctor's words echoed in my ears. It could have been much worse. He spoke of potential complications, of the unpredictable nature of the human body. I had been lucky this time, but the experience left an indelible mark. It forced me to confront the ephemeral nature of life, the delicate balance between being and non-being. I tell you, a fellow must be a devilish fellow to possess all that the moment offers, Faust exclaims, expressing a sentiment that resonated with my own desire to embrace life fully. The memory of my own brush with mortality lent a new urgency to these words. Had I been living my life to the fullest, or was I letting precious moments slip away? Like Faust, I too had always been driven by ambition. I had dreamed of studying abroad, of immersing myself in different cultures and expanding my horizons. It was a dream that had taken me far from home, to a small town in Europe. There I found myself surrounded by strangers, their language a melody I struggled to understand. The challenges were immense. The academic workload was demanding, and the cultural differences sometimes felt insurmountable. Loneliness became a constant companion, a shadow that followed me through the cobblestone streets and empty cafes. I missed my family, my friends, the familiar rhythm of my life back home. There were moments when I doubted my decision, when the weight of my solitude threatened to crush my spirit. Yet I persevered, driven by the same thirst for knowledge and experience that had consumed Faust. One particularly cold and dreary evening, as I wandered through the unfamiliar streets, feeling utterly lost and alone, I stumbled upon a small bakery. The aroma of freshly baked bread wafted out, beckoning me inside. As I stepped in, the warmth of the oven enveloped me like a comforting embrace. A kindly old woman stood behind the counter, her face etched with the wisdom of a life well lived. Noticing my lost expression, she smiled and offered me a warm croissant. It was a small gesture, but it meant the world to me in that moment of vulnerability. As I savored the buttery goodness of the croissant, the old woman engaged me in conversation. Her English was halting, but her warmth and sincerity transcended any language barrier. We spoke of simple things, the weather, the beauty of the town, the importance of following one's dreams. Her words, spoken with such genuine kindness, resonated deeply within me. They reminded me that even in the most unfamiliar of places, human connection could be found in the most unexpected of encounters. It was a small act of kindness, yet it had the power to lift my spirits and restore my faith in humanity. That evening, as I walked back to my small apartment, I realized that the memory of that encounter, the taste of that croissant, the warmth of that woman's smile, would stay with me long after I had left that town. It dawned on me that life is not just about grand achievements or extraordinary experiences. It is often the small, seemingly insignificant moments that leave the most lasting impressions. The shared laughter with a friend, the comforting embrace of a loved one, the unexpected kindness of a stranger. These are the moments that weave the rich tapestry of our lives. As I reflected on my own life, I realized that it was a mosaic of such moments. The childhood memories of summer evenings spent catching fireflies in a jar, the thrill of my first love, the bittersweet pain of goodbye. Each experience, both big and small, had shaped me into the person I was today. These memories were not merely remnants of the past. They were an integral part of my present and future. They informed my decisions, shaped my perspectives, and provided solace in times of adversity. They were a testament to the fact that even though time marches on, relentlessly moving forward, the essence of our experiences remains with us, etched into the very fabric of our being. Life, I was beginning to understand, was not about racing towards some distant finish line. It was about savoring each step of the journey, about finding meaning and beauty in the everyday moments that often went unnoticed. It was about recognizing the interconnectedness of all things, the way in which even the smallest of actions could have a ripple effect, touching the lives of others in ways we might never fully comprehend. The memory of my encounter with the old woman in the bakery stayed with me long after I had returned home from my studies abroad. It served as a reminder that kindness is a universal language, one that transcends cultural boundaries and has the power to forge connections in even the most unlikely of circumstances. It also made me realize the importance of cherishing the people in my life, of expressing my love and appreciation for them while I still had the chance. Life was unpredictable, and tomorrow was never guaranteed.